Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. It's Luna Marie here, the spiritual warrior. Hope that you are well. And today we're jumping right into this full moon in Libra. So Libra is the sign of relationships with the self, with others. So this full moon is very much focused on love as well, because it is also working itself around the solar eclipse, which is going to be on the 21st, and we're already in that Mercury retrograde energy as that moves straight the way through until the post, which is around the end of the month. So this full moon is heavily focused on love. So where it works in negotiating relationships and forging new ones with goals of moving towards harmony and balance. So that Libra energy is that justice. It's about creating that yin and yang, that karmic energy, allowing contracts to really flow and, what are they saying to me? Like happen. It's not the word they're saying, but that's all I can do. This is the 7th full moon where we are at 16 degrees. The 7th full moon in a row. Now, the 16 card in the tarot is the Tower. This can be chaos. This can be destruction, sudden upheaval. But there's truth within that. There's moments of awakening. There's, we wake up the staleness of something, the stuckness. There is a surprise, a sudden revelation. And that's really what we're looking at within this full moon. So I've been having a bit of a spend on the card decks, so I'm very excited to be trying out some new ones. So for all of those people that are new to the channel, welcome. Thank you for joining me. You can find all my offerings at thespiritualwarrior.uk, and I'm everywhere, all the social channels, The Spiritual Warrior UK. So if this reading resonates with you, then there is something in here for you. If it's not going on for you, then it is not this is what's not going on for you. This is a general collective reading. So use your guides, use your internal intuition to make sure that this is resonating with your own personal journey. Okay, so let's dive straight in. The full moon in Libra. What do we need to know? If you saw my reading I did the other day, there is certainly a surge of feminine energy, divine feminine energy, divine feminine magic. I'm also hearing. Okay, what else do we need to know? Going to give us anything? Okay, it's kind of nice. Oh my God. Look at this. I'm so glad I did that on camera. The new moon in Libra, a new romantic cycle begins. And what did I say? This full moon, I know we've got the new moon, but this full moon is all about connections. And here we have it straight there. What else? Can you imagine if we got the full moon in Libra as well? What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know? This full moon in Libra. Okay, we've got the full moon in Gemini. The answers you need are coming. Let's help that get in focus. And we've also got the full moon in Scorpio. It's time to release negativity. Interesting what I'm getting with this. I feel like this new romance that's coming in has a lot of soul connections. I feel with this Gemini card here, It could be a soul connection, a divine counterpart, twin flame. You know, take it as it resonates, whatever the label is for you. But I do feel that this is not a chance meeting. I feel that this is going to be very easy with this person. It's very much kind of clicking in. It just feels like there's a flow. You've known them before, that kind of energy. I don't feel like there's a rush with this. I feel like it's very much releasing any old perceived thoughts about what a relationship should be or how you should feel in the beginning. You know, really letting go of that 3D template of what a relationship should be. And I feel that you're much more open about just seeing where things go. You know, the answers are coming to you. It just feels that it's sort of slotted into place. A bit out of that blue with that 16-degree energy, the tower energy. Okay, what else? What else do we need to know about this full moon? Full moon in Libra. What else do we need to know? This is one of my new decks. Not my deck, a deck that I have purchased. What else? So they're going to be a little bit sticky. Let's just give it another shuffle. Let's see if we can get a flyer. If not, if we got one card here, please, Spirit. Okay. That's a whole lot of cards going on there. So I think what we will do is we'll cut the deck. They're this beautiful kind of matte finished as well, which is lovely, but not very good at separating each other. Okay, I'm going to take this one. This one's kind of sticking out for me. Look at this beautiful card. Retreat into nature, solitude. But what's interesting and what I'm getting with this is that wolves can be on their own, but they're also really good in packs. So it's really interesting that we've got this solitude, but we've got this pack here, we've got this backup, we've got this support. And I am really drawn to this wolf here, which is behind her. It's got her back, and that's what I feel. I feel what you're carrying, the energy has changed with it. I feel that it's got much lighter. I feel like it's mutated into something else. I feel like you have got stronger. You might find, I don't want to plant a seed, but you might find this new moon a little bit strong in its energy, let's say that. So you might have symptoms of fatigue. Interesting, they just brought me to the wolf that's also sleeping. So though there is an element of solitude, I feel that there is there's people around to support you, but you've also feeling like you've got your own space. There also feels that there is a big shift. If it's not already happened, there is a shift in energy here, definitely. Let's get one more. Seek the wisdom of your shamanic guides. Interesting, more wolves. Yeah, and no, they don't all have wolves on. I was just double checking because, as I said, no, they don't. So very, very interesting that we have another set of wolves here. And also interesting that there's two wolves, which again leads me into feeling that there is a connection coming in, if it not, or if you're with somebody, that it is expanding. Now, wolves of a spirit animal is strong connections with your instincts, higher intuition, high intelligence, loyalty, communication, and that deep desire for freedom. And what the card is saying is seek the wisdom of your shamanic guides. And I'm just going to have a look in the book. As I said, this is a new deck. The artwork is stunning. Let's have a look here. So for this one, we've got mountaintops throughout the world have long been a destination of sacred pilgrimage. They are believed to be places conducive for accessing spiritual beings and receiving guidance. This is supported by the fact that there is less oxygen supplied to the brain and the conscious mind at higher altitudes, which helps to bring the subconscious mind to the fore. How interesting. It almost gives me this kind of high priestess energy of really tuning and going within, but being very still. There's a real stillness with this, but a real deep sense of protection, a massive, massive sense that you are being protected. What from? Let's see if we can pull. Look at these beauties. I know, just beautiful, aren't they? This is called, this beautiful deck is called the Guardian Knight Tarot. Oh my goodness me. And I'm talking about being very protected, and the tarot is called the Guardian Knight. Wow, that's very, very interesting. What are we being protected against, Spirit? What are we being protected against? I'm hearing wholeness. What are we being protected against, please? Again, because this is a new deck. That's why I never use new decks on readings, but I was so drawn to these. Thank you. Okay. What have we got? We've got the Three of Wands. We've got Temperance, and we've got the Chariot in reverse. So certainly around this full moon, there is a pause button is what I'm getting. Things coming in, but not moving at a really, really quick speed. With this Temperance card here, again, for me, Temperance is my Twin Flame Union card, Soulmate card, Divine Counterpart. Again, the Temperance has been coming up a lot. Also very interesting that we've got two really strong moons in these cards as well. And even in the Chariot in reverse, there is a moon. Now, the Guardian Knight could well be moons in all of these. No. No, not at all. How strange. Okay. We're certainly getting repetitive things that are going on here. For some, this could be a return out of the blue. Certainly with that 16-degree energy, is not expecting it. It's coming. And also when you think about the frog, it could well be a toad, but I'm getting frog. You know, it leaps and it's there. It's almost like I didn't expect you. I wasn't expecting that. It's almost like a sudden movement is what I'm feeling. This Three of Wands is interesting because I'm just really drawn to this one wand. I know there's two others, but it feels, the energy behind it feels much more like the Ace of Wands. It feels that it's about this passion, that it's about action, work, creativity. And that is, you know, act of love coming in as well. And it's almost, you know, like there's the partner sat there, you know, doing their own thing, and here you come rushing in. Maybe not you, maybe, you know, somebody that's coming for you. So that might shock you, and that you then need to take some time out, but you are being protected from this sudden energy that's coming. So if there is a return from somebody, you don't have to make a decision. You don't have to pick up. You don't have to answer the text. There is a pause with it, and actually I feel that there is the need for a pause with it. Definitely. Whatever this person is for you. What else? What else are being protected against, Spirit? What else for this protection energy? Okay, Okay, we've got the Six of Swords in reverse. Interesting that I'm also going backwards. We've got Death, and we've got the World in reverse. I'm also going to take this one as well. King of Swords. I feel that you're getting very clear on what it is you want. Oh, interesting. A lot of throat chakra coming up with that King of Swords as well. A wisdom within the knowledge I'm hearing. There is certainly nature. It's interesting that these are all animal cards as well. And we've got retreat to nature and have that solitude. So if you are impacted by this energy of this full moon in Libra, you know, the way to maneuver through this energy is definitely to be out in nature, to feel the breeze and the sun on your face. I feel like it's almost washing things off of you. There is transformation with this energy. Interesting, what they were giving to me that they just brought back is the reading that I did on the 4-4 portal. I knew it was something significant. I can't remember which reading it was. The 4-4 portal for me was very much opening an energy awareness, and education was the word that came through, that's going to be open until the 8-8 portal. There is something very significant about the time that we're in now. We also know that with regards to what's going on planetary, that what we're seeing in the skies, it hasn't been seen for such a long time. I do feel that this is related to connection. I do feel that there is a revival of certain connections, and I feel that there is a revival of the template as well. I feel like that's being updated. I feel that the old template of sacred union has shifted a little bit as the planet has shifted. I feel like that has kind of changed as well. Let me just draw some clarifiers on this. You know, we've got death, we've got the Six of Swords in the world. So there is certainly some upheaval that's going to happen. I feel that that's collectively. And again, this is relating to this 7th full moon at 16 degrees. And it's that 16 degrees. So also, you know, just have a look at your chart and what sits with you at 16 degrees. That might give you a good implication of how this energy is going to affect you. So tell me more about this King of Swords energy, please. Why is the King of Swords here? 8 of Wands in. There's certainly clearer communication coming in. I feel coming in from someone from the past. Someone that you've not spoken through for a while. Someone that you've maybe not even seen for a while. And even someone that has been possibly left on bad terms as well. Or just, I'm hearing a taste in the mouth. I'm just going to change that slightly to see. So I don't know quite whether it's sort of left a taste in your mouth. It's almost like a saying, isn't it? You know, it's left with a nasty taste in your mouth, and it feels that it just didn't end harmoniously. Well, things rarely don't. And with the world in reverse, you know, this is that disappointment, that stagnation energy. Stagnation's, you know, staleness with that. But anything that's stagnating, something new is going to be brought in. We've got the Gemini energy, the twins energy, but we've got the Page of Cups, that initial love, the love that can grow, possibly an apology for some as well. Contemplation, you know, thinking about what could happen, what could have happened, what will happen. The Death. There's still some looking back at this rather than looking forward. There's something within a past connection with a person that, it's not that it holds you back, but it certainly pops up on your mind from time to time. I feel like you can get distracted by it with the 5 of Cups here. But I feel that you are turning, it's almost, what they're showing me is actually these yellow buttercups, but they're spinning them for me and they are going round her, that you're going full circle. Where's the Six of Swords in reverse? Yeah. I do feel like this is a past partnership. I don't always get that with the Emperor, but I am getting this definitely. Somebody of significance, you know, the Emperor is, you know, he is at the top of his game. Energetically, so what I'm getting with that energy is actually this was somebody of significance in your life. It's very possible that you haven't spoken to them for a while, that there's been some exile, I've heard. Also a very interesting word, exile. But it really feels that there's some sort of communication coming in. Three of Wands, please. Wow. Yeah. So the Three of Wands brings about the Three of Cups, and the number 3 is the Empress that sits next to the Emperor. Now this is in the upright, so if we're taking the Emperor energy and the Empress energy and the Emperor's in the reverse, then this somebody that's in their masculine energy quite possibly may still not be ready. And as I was speaking with that, we've got the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse that falls out, and I feel that this kind of needs to go side by side. I feel like there is an element of this person. I feel like they've moved through some stuff, but I don't feel there's a lot of trigger warnings for you, and it feels very much like the same old sort of thing. But I do feel that there is a meetup coming for sure. What have we got with Temperance? Page of Swords in reverse. So with this, it's almost like they sort of step forward, and it's disappointing in the lack of growth is what I'm hearing. There's a disappointment where there's just so much that's the same, so much that's just a bit sort of floaty, head in the clouds kind of thing. And why is the Chariot in reverse? Not quite the right timing. It's what I've heard. And we've got another page of Wands, so there's a message, you know, message, one page. We've got 3 pages here, so this person still has growth, and I can literally hear some of you going, really? They've not progressed? It's not that they've not progressed. Okay, I've got you. It's that they're stepping forward in a more of an unsettled energy. They don't know how they're going to be received. They're very nervous about it. They're in their childlike energy because they feel out their comfort zone. So it's more that than there hasn't been any progression. They're certainly not there with the Emperor and the King of Pentacles in reverse. What else? What else with this message? Okay, we've got the Queen of Cups and the Two of Wands. So I feel that there is some protectiveness that's going on. I feel that that you will protect yourself. Sorry about that. Just a card deck that fell on the floor. And actually, the card deck fell on the floor and it went all over the floor. I feel like that's almost like the protection. There's a little bit of standoffishness from you because I feel like you are triggered. And again, contemplation time. We had that in the beginning. You know, retreat to nature and solitude. There is, you know, I feel like you're going to be triggered by this person, but your guides are protecting you. That's for sure, because they're not going to let you get back into this cycle again. It's almost like I feel that for Sam, somebody new could come in and somebody old could come in at the same time. Isn't that typical? Okay. Tell me where the Divine Feminine energy is, please. Where's the Divine Feminine energy? Okay. She's growing. She's growing. She's learning. She's doing well. And we also got the Lovers that comes out. I feel that the feminine energy is very much on a path of wanting to move forward, of wanting growth, of wanting passion, I'm hearing, of wanting, wanting fulfillment. Okay. We've got the Queen of Wands in the reverse, though. And we've got the... 5 Pentacles on the bottom deck. What I'm getting with that is that when past romance left the divine feminine feeling, having a slight lack of confidence. And I feel this growth has really helped that energy to grow and develop and learn and be ready for a new cycle, for a new romantic cycle to come in. The divine masculine, where is the divine masculine energy? You know, and remembering that we have both energies within us. Where is the divine masculine energy, please? Oh my goodness me, another page. Okay, well, Page of what have we got? We've got the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, the Page of Wands, and where was the other page here? Page of Cups. So we have all the pages on this deck. Wow. So messages coming in. I feel that there is remorse with the masculine energy. Looking back on a guilt is what I'm getting. There has been some shift in their world. There's been some shift within the masculine energy. I feel like it's not them for 6. All I can see on this card is this person that's just fallen off. Yeah, I feel like they've been knocked off their feet is what I'm getting. The normal things that used to help, whether that was a distraction, whether that was work, whether that was exercise, whatever it was, it's not working. And then we've got the 5 of Pentacles again, you know, coming out of that energy and realizing I have to change my, you know, what's going on inside, so I can project that into what's going on the outside. I feel like there's a lot of change that's going on for the masculine energy. Knight of Swords in reverse, not quite knowing what to do with it, feeling really quite out of control with everything that's happening, but trying to get that balance back in. Yeah, reaching for the stars. So, you know, some nice majors that are coming through with this energies as well. I feel that this is going to be a really, really powerful full moon. I really do. Let's draw to the crystal deck. Let's get a few crystals. What do we need to help balance us with this full moon energy? Here's some guidance, please, for the collective, and what's something good to balance us. Something good to balance. Okay, what have we got? Oh, I've got a great big piece of this, which is beautiful. Amazonite, loosen your grip, and look at all that heart energy. Again, linked with that Libran energy about connections. What else? You know, it's like allow it to flow. It's also that green is very, you know, connected with nature as well. And we've got go into nature. Red jasper, take action. The solar plexus energy. So we've got that kind of root energy, that survivor energy, that grounding. That grounding is that earth. We go back to the earth energy again. Okay, let's just get one more. Okay. Epidot, go deeper. Loosen your grip, take action, go with the flow. And I feel like that go deeper is much more of who you are. What is it you want? Where is it you want to go? I feel like these questions are going to be really quite heightened at this time. Where can we go for guidance? Let's get the gatekeepers. Keepers of the light. Okay, what guidance do we need with this full moon in Libra, please? Very interesting energies. You know, both the masculine and the feminine energy is rising up at different speeds, at different junctions as well, of what I'm hearing. Certainly the masculine energy still coming across a little bit guarded. Messages wanting to come in, but some growth is needed. Bridget, we've got our inner strength, and look at all this green heart energy again. I mean, it's just continuous. Move back into wholeness. Where do we get our wholeness? We get our wholeness when we retreat, when we come into ourselves, when we go back into nature. And look at this, they literally look the same. Goodness me. This red fire is also very important at the moment. You know, in that Aries kind of month that we're in as well, is that fire in your belly. It is the self. And I feel like it's that pushing us forward as well. Move back into wholeness. Recognize that you have the power. You have the power to make change, to let go of the past, to protect yourself, to bring in a tribe that is right for you, to bring in new romance. Even though you don't have all the answers, I feel like you're determined not to go down the same path. I feel like you're determined not to let this take hold on you. It's like, you know, I'm going to go with the flow. I'm much more at peace in breathing into this and just allowing it to be what it's going to be. Okay, I hope if you had the full moon on the 5th, I hope you enjoyed the energy. And if you are experiencing the full moon on the 6th, then happy full moon in Libra. I hope you enjoy the energy, and I leave you there with so much love and so much light. I'll speak to you again soon.